Hi, beautiful people. This is Lady B from Oasis the Well, and this is Boss Up. The channel to build on strategic steps to lead, inspire, and transform female entrepreneurs. I need to ask you a question. You subscribed to my channel yet? Click that button. Today, I'm going to walk you through 4 simple steps on creating your very own, no doubt, vision board for 2020. Well, I believe you're going to hit the target this year, and I'm going to show you how to be intentional so you can think it, see it, say it, and then slay it. Stay tuned until the end of the video. I have some good news I need to share with you. I'm going to let you in on a little secret, and this is just for a limited time only. If you want to do a one-on-one or a group session with me to create your own 2020 vision board, please stay tuned. I have some good news for you. Well, I'm a huge fan of making and displaying vision boards. I've taught numerous teens and adults on how to create vision boards. We've done everything. We have gathered all the glue sticks, the scissors, magazines, and we got poster board. And I have a t-shirt to prove it. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a quick vision board on how to frame it and then hang it. You've got to dive deep into your why. Just like you hang beautiful art or picture work on the wall or on the mantle, your vision board ought to take a priority space in a visual area so you can see it, think it, say it, and then slay it. I have created a vision board with 4 simple steps because I didn't want to take a lot of time. I didn't want to go through a lot of magazines, cutting out a lot of pictures that I don't need. I wanted to be intentional, sit down and take some time to think about what I wanted to achieve and accomplish for 2020. So I want you to do the same thing. Oops, by the way, did I say, if you have not subscribed to my channel, click that button today. Do it now. Let's go right into how I made my vision board with 4 simple steps. First thing I had to do was to accept the challenge. I'm extending a challenge to you. The challenge is for you to create or come up with one word that will be your focal point for 2020. Your one word can be, for an example, peace, wealth, health, unity, love, vision, focus, etc. And my word for 2020 is opportunities. Your one word, that foundational word or your theme word, should also be centered around your why for your vision board. I'm sure some people say, why do I need a vision board? I know what I want. Listen, when you have something that is visually in front of you, it will cause you to see it, say it, think it, and then slay it. A vision board will cause you to challenge your mind to think differently, and then it would also cause you to see things differently. Basically, it will cause you to own it. So that's step number 1. Step number 1 was to sit down and think of one word. Step number 2 is to write down your goals for 2020. Find a book, find a piece of paper, a journal, and write it down, because what you write down, you can eventually turn that into images. FYI, just to stay on track, just for me, I had to write down. So yes, I am using my journal. So I'm just going to read step number 2. I had to write down my goals, and I want you to do the same thing. Step number 3, to use Google, to use your cell phone, to use Safari, to use Canva or Pinterest, any computer software where you can find images that coincide with your goals that you use. Any font, any style, any color, it doesn't matter. Make it large enough and big enough so you can read it, see it, and say it. Now, here's the space where you can be very creative. Use your own imagination. Even if you say, well, Lady B, I am not creative. Oh, yes, you can. If you have a pen or a finger, you can just click those buttons and voila. Find images that reflect your specific goals. Say, for instance, you want to travel. I would suggest that you find an airplane or a fun destination spot or a vacation trip that you've been longing to do. Things like that. Move on to step number 3. It's time for you to print out those images. Use your phone, computer, or printing center in your area. Here's the tip. Print the images in at least 3 different sizes. That way, when you get ready to lay everything out on your poster board, you don't have to go back and reprint or spend more money to have more images. We're on to step number 4. Step number 4, assemble. Put the pieces on your board. It's time for you to boss up. The materials needed are simply 4 different items. You need a poster board, at least 16 by 20. You can use a poster board or a picture frame. The next thing you need is glue sticks or a glue gun. And thirdly, you need scissors. And the last thing you need, your images. All of your pictures. Now I'm going to stop this video and we're going to move on so I can kind of show you what it looks like when you put it all together. Are you ready to boss up? Are you ready to make some changes for 2020? Awesome. Well, I'm glad you said yes. Hey, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching and staying until the end of the video. And as promised, there's only 2 things you have to do in order to connect with me to create your very own vision board for 2020. Number 1 is subscribe to my channel, which is Lady Brenda. And number 2 is go on over to ladybrendathomas.com and leave your name, your email, and a message stating that you are ready to create your very own 2020 vision board. I look forward to hearing from you. Go ahead, subscribe. You know what to do. Love you. Well, I am here to push you to the next level. It's time to boss up.